that game,
Yeah.
and found that apparently the server tick rate was significantly lower than what it had been at during the beta. In the beta, it had
You
been
told me that
60
last
frames.
night that they noticed they'd lowered it a
Yeah.
lot.
Well, the company actually put out an official response to it today as well. And their response was basically, yeah, we lowered it. But what they were saying in addition was, it's going back up, but let's be honest, you know, when the game launched, our main concern was the servers can't crash. And you people are insane, and there were a lot of you playing at once, so we literally couldn't afford the server architecture to actually do 60 frames a second, you know, when we actually had peak play numbers in that first, week or two.
Yeah.
They said we did lower it for that, it's going back up, but, you know, give us a goddamn break. Which I think is semi-legitimate, but I'm also sitting here like, you really should have told people that, and I don't have any faith you're actually going to put it back up, necessarily.
Yeah. Well, at least they were honest about it.
Yeah, although I'm not sure they really had a choice in this case. Like, I think honestly, if somebody hadn't been able to pull apart the network architecture and prove that it was the case, I think they probably would have just ignored it.
Right.
I've got very little faith in Activision. I still have, you know, reasonable hopes. The game is still fun right now, and even at this current tick rate, it's still better than PUBG or Fortnite. But,
Well, PUBG, or Activision is definitely a little more trustworthy than, say, EA, even though they're both kind of one and the same.
yeah, I'd say arguably a little better. Wow, this is still really loud. What's happening?
I got a thing in the mail about there being some sort of event going on, and I don't remember when, but it was if you want to, you know, bring 9 items to showcase.
Oh, it's like the farmer's market, yeah. If we save up, 9 different items that are high quality, we can get something cool out of it.
So just 9 golden things of just random assortment.
Yeah, although actually we may start seeing better than gold soon. In theory, purple star is the absolute best.
Well, could take a gold thing of milk and a gold egg that I've got.
Yeah?
Okay.
Those definitely are good to use.
Well, I'm gonna make a chest real quick.
Alright. You already fed all the chickens and stuff?
Yeah. And I'll put the chest right there. And
Alright.
I'll make it purple.
And is that today? That whole event?
Is there any way to view my mail?
The previous mail? No, I
Yeah,
don't believe so.
that you've already read? Well, no, I guess not then, but I'm sure it'll tell us when it happens again.
Yeah, I mean, we'll probably get a notice. It's like a whole day thing, I think.
Well, I guess if we go into town, we'll notice. Although they probably would have given us time to prepare if that was the case.
I think they might give you a day or two. Anyway, I'm going to actually do foraging today, just since there's still a lot of blackberries around.
Alright. Man, do I sure love have a self-watering garden. Whew.
Yeah, it's going to make it hard for you to restart the game at some point if you play a new farm.
Yeah, true.
I say that as I've restarted, I think this is my 4th or 5th farm I've done, and man, it is tough every time.
Well, the grass is coming along.
Yeah, I think in the near future we can probably afford to let the animals back out. I mean, it's kind of a poor time for it in a sense, just because with winter coming up, trees will keep growing, but I think grass stops growing.
Dang, 3 gold
remember
mayonnaise.
exactly.
That's awesome.
Wait, what?
Out of the 4 mayonnaise I had cooking, 3 of them were gold.
Nice. Save one of those and we'll bring it with us. I'll save some gold foraging stuff if I get any. I think we could also bring along golden bars or things like that we got from mining.
Oh, right.
Or if any of the beverages that we're making finish up, we can take those as well.
Yeah, how long does that take? They've been going forever. Ooh,
I think
gold,
3 days in
gold
some cases.
cheese, hell yeah. So now we've got gold we've got a golden large milk, a golden large egg, a golden mayonnaise, and a golden cheese. That's 4.
Yep. Yeah, and if we go fishing, we can start getting a few golden fish, too.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to spend the rest of the day doing that, actually, because there really isn't anything... There's really nothing left for me to do on the farm.
Yep, and having us both maxed out on fishing would be helpful.
Ooh,
Already up to 28 blackberries. Yeah, if you see any blackberries along the way, be sure to grab them.
Oh, there you are.
Yep.
I was like, I just saw a bunch of them, but then they're like, I went back and they were all gone. I was like, what the fuck?
Actually, I'll leave the hardwood area for you, just since, again, I don't have an axe. You think you got yours back by now, right?
Yeah, I probably should go knock out that.
If we need the hardwood, I mean...
Well, we don't necessarily need it right now, but the time will come where we will, and then we won't have any.
Yeah.
Because we don't have any at all, I don't think, right now.
Yeah, and there may be more blackberries in there, too.
Okay, I'm heading that way now. Ah, the blobs.
Alright, killing more slimes is always a good thing, too. So we still have, like, I think it's a goal of, like, 1,000 slimes to kill at the end. That takes a while.
1,000? So she said?
Yeah, I think that's, like, the thing to get a reward at the Adventurers Guild.
Dang. That almost seems cruel.
Hmm. Not exactly a combat-focused game, so it does seem a little weird.
There are a lot of blackberries in here.
That is good. We want as many as we can get. This will power our jam machines for a long time. I'm already up to 78 of them, just for today.
Need to make more of those machines, I guess, because those two are, you know, it's good to have those two, but man, they're just so damn slow, it's going to take forever to get anything out of them.
Yeah, I remember watching looking at my mother's farm when she had it, like, maxed out. When she had, like, 400,000 gold, she just couldn't spend anything. The big thing I noticed was she had just so many fucking casks and things going. I think she had at least, like, 20 to 40 of them by the end, since she was storing a few in her basement.
Oh yeah, we probably should upgrade the house sometime soon, too.
Would probably be a decent idea. Alright, I'm at 105 berries for today.
I haven't gotten any of them that have been anything less... I can't talk. I haven't gotten any of them that have been like silver or gold. They're all just regular blackberries.
Yeah, come to think of it, I haven't either.
Can you even get those in a different...
I actually don't know. Maybe not.
Here you go again, not knowing the answers to questions I have.
I know. It's disappointing, isn't it?
It's just surprising.
I may actually go around and plant some trees in the near future, too. We get plenty of tree seeds. Alright, I'm heading up north. Whereas you really wish picking blackberries was this easy in real life.
Yeah, it fucking takes forever.
Hmm.
God, it takes so long. And there's massive fucking, like...
Thorns?
June bugs, usually all over them, trying to eat them. And yeah, the thorns are a thing, too. They're not June bugs, they're Japanese beetles, that's what it is. It's Japanese beetles.
Those are bad. I hate those things.
I spent many a summer morning on summer vacation from school picking berries with my brother. And not by choice.
Not your ideal Saturday, huh?
No, it wasn't even on a Saturday. We're talking just like random days of the week. Dad would want me and my brother to get something done. Sometimes he would hand us... Well, he wouldn't hand them to us. We knew where they were, but he would tell us he wants all the thistles cut in the back pasture, or the south field, or the north, or... And we would just have... You know, we'd have to go out and just chop them all down. Usually had a machete, or a briar cutter. Wasn't hard, but you just gotta search them out because they kind of just grow out in the field, just in random patches. Not fun.
No, I imagine not. Makes me feel like I lucked out a bit with my gardening. I mean, unfortunately, my mother had, like, we had a fairly large yard where I grew up. And my grandmother was a lunatic when it came to gardening, so my mother had picked up a lot of the same kind of tastes in what she liked for a yard. So there were, like, just countless gardens, like, all over the place at different parts of the yard, and we were always kind of helping to clear them out or keep them, unweed them. Eventually, my mother determined that my brother and I were not nearly dedicated enough to actually do a good job on most of it. So we basically became just like blunt instruments of like, okay, get rid of all the weeds in that area. All right.
They can't possibly fuck this up.
Well, that was also actually probably my first real job. My best friend's mother did landscaping, and she hired my best friend and I, and eventually a few of the other guys from my martial arts school, basically paid us pretty damn well, too, at the time, to basically just be her blunt instruments of destruction, which was a title we all wore with, you know, significant pride.
Sounds like a metal band.
Yeah. But it was a lot of fun. I still remember one day we were, there was this guy in the neighborhood that I knew about through my father because he had a reputation of making houses that looked really nice but were really fucking shitty. Like, once you got to look at them, like, closely, just the materials were lousy, they were built poorly, etc. But they looked nice at first. The guy's name was Wineshank. And I'd just been hearing, in passing for years, stories about this Wineshank guy. And then one day, when I was out working with my friends, we went to work in this weird house out in the middle of, like, this new kind of development. And there was this house that looked very fancy, but it was built so badly. Like, we were watering the gardens next to it, and the water hit, like, the planking on the side of the house and just soaked right into it. He hadn't used waterproof materials for the housing.
He didn't use treated lumber.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And I remember just, like, offhandedly saying, who the fuck built this, Rick Wineshank?
He's probably a contractor that would, like, go to places like Lowe's or Home Depot, and he would just want their coal piles and stuff like that. All the bad lumber that's been cracked or bent, because they usually sell that for 75% off. So he would...
I wouldn't be shocked.
He would buy it super cheap and make a lot of money by charging the normal price for his work.
But as I was sitting there working with, I happened to, my friend made a joke, and I turned around, and I had a hoe on my shoulder, and I hit him, like, right in the face with it.
Good job.
I mean, like,
You're a good friend.
I nearly split his nose, I think, with it.
I did the same thing to my brother with a hammer once. You're good.
Yeah, but my friend hits the dirt, like, and he's just laying there flat in his back, and I was just like, oh god, did I kill him? What the hell's happening? He's angry at me. And he just started laughing his fucking ass off as he lay there.
Huh.
I miss that guy.
He was a good sport about you fucking him up.
Yeah, well, he wasn't really hurt, thankfully, but yeah. Wait, do we not have any stone? Where's the stone?
I have all of it. Give me one second. Copper bar, iron bar, and oak resin. Okay, so we can't make any more kegs, but I can make plenty of preserves. But I can't make any more kegs because I don't have any more of that oak resin, which means I would need to make more sap syrup gathering thingies and then put them on oak trees. Here, so here's the. Well, I'll put it in there when you get out.
Yeah, I'm gonna plant I'm gonna plant 30 trees.
In the morning or now?
Now. Oh, well, maybe not now. Just don't cut down any trees in the area for a little while, okay?
Yeah, I'll resist the urge.
I mean, look, I'm not usually going to complain if you decide you want to, you know, shave areas bare, but in this one instance...
Ooh, what's going on? What's that noise?
I have no idea.
Oh god, what are we gonna wake up to? What happened?
Flash flood.
It sounded like a gust of wind for me.
Yeah, did to me too.
An explosion.
And apparently we slept through it. Like, oh, it's an explosion? Now we're good.
Hey, the jam.
Nice.
Salmonberry jelly. That sounds disgusting.
I don't know what a salmonberry tastes like.
Hopefully not like salmon.
I doubt that.
Okay, over here, we're gonna do this. There. All the freaking
Oh, there's
blackberry
a meteorite out
jelly.
here.
Oh, really? Like towards town or down below?
Yeah, to come down to like the lower left portion of the field next to the pond, you'll see it. I'm gonna see if I can bust it open.
Oh, the purple one here.
Yeah,
Where are you?
just north of it. I'm still planting trees.
Well, come here and do it real quick before I
Oh,
run
alright, yeah.
off. I got chickens and cows to tend to and crops to gather.
4, 5, 6, 7. Hey, I got 12 iridium. God
Ooh.
damn, that's awesome. Hopefully we find some more of this stuff.
Heck yeah.
I do find it kind of funny that I think originally you had some doubts about whether a farming game would capture your attention. I'm pleased to see that I was somewhat correct, that it actually does hold a little bit of appeal.
Well, the fact that I'm not actually sweating while playing it helps a lot too, just saying.
Well, yeah, that does help a lot.
Because
Yeah,
farming
yeah,
is not
normal
nearly as
farming.
fun when you're freezing or sweating in real life.
That's all I hear. Maybe neither iridium we do. Not enough, though.
God, I love it when they stand right in front of the food trail, and I have to, like, try to run through them, and then you run through them too far, and then you have to turn around.
Hey, did you leave, or take the coal with you?
Nope, I put it back in the same chest.
Oh, actually, you put it back in a different chest, but...
Oh, I
Still
didn't put it in the
works.
first one? Oh, whatever.
Well, you put it in the first one. I usually have been putting the coal in with the other minerals.
Oh, because it's an ore, that's right. I am dreadfully sorry.
As you should be.
A new baby chick has hatched. Choose a name.
Wait, chicken or duck?
It's a chick.
Damn it.
What should I call it?
We need more ducks.
Chicken...
Hot pie?
I'm gonna call it Alfredo. Which is almost a
Oh,
real
that's
name.
good.
Oh,
I
it's
like that.
actually almost a name. It could be Alfred, only with an O.
Yeah. I am in favor of Alfredo.
Oh my
Alright, I'm gonna make my rounds for berries, if they're still growing.
Donald, get out of the way. I need your egg. No, don't eat it.
Give me your children.
Don't eat the fucking egg. Stop it!
I doubt the ducks are gonna eat the eggs.
No, my guy. I kept prompting
Oh.
to eat the egg instead of taking the wheat out of the
Oh,
thing.
you have to select something else in your inventory.
Yeah. He really wanted to eat that egg. That was his problem. Should I put this duck egg in the incubator?
Yes. We want more ducks if we can have them, since ducks are more expensive.
Yeah, they are. Stupidly. Okay. Nothing to gather today except for a random blackberry, which I wasn't even growing as far as I knew. And...
Maybe the random seeds.
Oh, that's right, it could have been. A lot of wheat today.
Can we use that as food for the animals?
Well, you told me we could make it into, No, this is the wheat that goes into flour.
Ah.
I think it's a different type. Because when I hover over it, it says one of the most widely cultivated grains, makes a great flour for breads and
Oh, wait.
cakes.
I know how we make wheat into flour. We need to pay, what's her face, Robin, to make us a mill.
Oh. I can go see if she'll do it for us, real quick.
Yeah, I'm afraid I've just passed her by myself. But, yeah, you can check with her.
Well, I got some gold wheat. I'll put one of those in the gold star chest and everything else.
Sounds good.
Do we need salmon berry jelly for any of the bundles?
Yes, we do actually need one.
Okay, then I shall hang on to the one that I have and put it...
Do we have 5 of those golden, like, veggies or anything of any type yet? One of the 2 we needed?
Oh, no, the pumpkins haven't came in yet, and I can't remember what the other one was.
That was corn.
Yeah, the corn hasn't come in yet either.
Alright.
Still waiting on it. I put the salmon berry jelly in the white chest, though, with all the other food.
Alright.
Let's see if I can catch Robin before she runs off to wherever the fuck she goes.
Yeah, you'll have to hurry up there. I think we are actually going to be ending blackberry season soon.
For all we know, I might not even have enough money to...
I really doubt this building's going to be that expensive.
Upgrade house, construct farm building. Here we go. Coop, barn, well, silo, mill. Allows you to create flour from wheat and sugar from beef. Ah, damn it! I didn't bring any supplies.
Well, you can just price it for now. How much is it?
2,500. And I need... We got the other stuff, but I need 4 cloth. Do we have any cloth?
No, we don't. I don't know how to make cloth. You may have to investigate that one.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to make cloth myself. Okay.
I mean, in theory, it might be a matter of we need to get sheep.
Oh,
so
you have to have a
wool.
loom, so you just have to make a loom, I guess.
Huh.
Wait, do you have to have... It can be made from recycling a soggy newspaper using the recycling machine and is an occasionally dropped from mummies, 5% chance when slain. Can I even make a loom?
You probably don't want to count on mummies.
Well, I can make a loom. No, actually I probably can't because I bet we don't have pine tar.
What do we put into the loom to make cloth, though?
It's an artisan good made from the loom, taking 4 hours.
I'm betting we have to put something in there.
Cloth is used to make... It allows you to create flour from wheat and sugar for cloth. It doesn't tell me, though. Hang on, let me click on this. 1 wood. 4 hours.
What?
Yeah. It just says 1 wood to make a cloth. That's weird.
Huh. I suppose it's fibrous, but that does seem weird.
Unless I'm reading the internet wrong, which I could be. Oh yeah, I forgot that I have a cat. Sorry, cat.
Never a good thing to say about your pet.
Yes, I do have some more seeds, thank God. And you have a strange daw in this chest that needs to go to Gunther.
Strange jaw?
Strange doll.
Oh, yeah. Meant to get rid of that thing. Yeah, this is the blackberry harvest. Either we left it yesterday, like the day before yesterday, and I forgot about it, or this is going downhill. As I'm still getting a fair number, but maybe about half of what I got yesterday.
Well, maybe the game just gives you less the more of them you pick off or something.
True. I mean, I think you get the most if you do it every single day, but like every day, the bushes have a chance of producing them or something. Yeah, I'm down here by the cat's hat shop, just finishing up the route.
I think I should try to make 2 more of those sap collectors, just because it seems like there's a few things that actually require that, and I just don't have the
We'll need trees first, although I've got a bunch of those growing, but it's going to be almost a full month in game before the trees are ready. I'd say put them on any... Putting them on any trees we've got is a good idea.
Well, hey, we've got one on the maple, and there's a pine tree right here too, so I can at least have those two right beside each other.
I'd highly recommend that.
Because there's 3 trees, right? Pine, maple, and cedar. Or pine, maple, and oak, I mean.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I don't think we have any oak trees left, unfortunately.
I planted 10 of them.
Whose fault was that?
Yours.
Can I go down to the area to the south of us and put them on a tree down there, though? Because there's still trees down there.
I actually don't know. Maybe. I've never tried.
I think they're all pine trees, unfortunately. Oh, here's an oak tree. Let's see if I can put this on here. You can't. Darn. Oh well.
We've got 2 iridium. Well, 2 iridium bars, that is.
Pine tar. That's all we need. Pine tar to make the loom, and then when you get the loom, you can make the cloth, and then with the cloth, we could make the...
The mill?
The mill, yeah, for her. Take it there to her. I'm pretty sure that we don't have pine tar. From what I can tell. Okay. Bedtime.